Hi everyone, so today I'm going to do a get ready with me for you guys. I'm going to film a date night look, or I guess a date night get ready with me. So this video is pretty requested, the look I'm going to do. Got quite a few compliments on it, so I figured I would show you how I get it. So I'm going to start with the CoverGirl Stay Fabulous 3-in-1 foundation, and I'm going to mix the Born This Way foundation along with that. I do 1 pump of the CoverGirl and half a pump of the Too Faced one just to get my perfect shade. And I love these two together because they give a really good finish. And I'm just going to use my dampened beauty blender to blend that onto my face. Then I'm going to take this CoverGirl concealer. I've had this for a long time, but I'm going to use this one today. I'm going to put that underneath my eyes to conceal. And I want my under eyes to be really bright because I'm not going to be putting any eyeshadow or anything on my lower lash line. I want this to be a really bright and fresh look. A little bit on my eyelids to conceal the darkness on my eyelids. And then I'm going to highlight with this as well, down the bridge of my nose, a little bit on my forehead, a little bit on my cupid's bow and my chin. Just blend that right in with that same beauty blender. Alright, and to set all of that, I'm going to use my Rimmel Stay Matte Powder, which I use all the time. It's really one of my favorites. And I'm going to take this smaller, flatter brush to set all of the concealer. Just packs on a little bit more powder like this. Then I'm just going to take a larger, fluffier brush and I'm going to set the rest of my face. This really helps all of the bronzer and blush and everything that you're going to add onto your face after your foundation really blend in and not look patchy. And for this look, I'm not going to do a lot of dark bronzing, so I'm going to take my Physicians Formula How to Bronze bronzer, and this is a really light shade. It works for my skin tone, but it probably wouldn't work for anyone who was darker than that. And I'm going to take this angled brush and I'm going to bronze and kind of start to contour with this as well. Just follow the lines of your cheekbones. Then I'm going to use just a little bit to go down my neck. Making sure that the foundation is completely blended in and downwards. And then to contour a little bit further, I'm going to take my Anastasia Contour Kit and I'm going to take the coolest shade in here, this middle one. I love this one for contouring, and I'm going to use this for contouring my nose and also my cheeks just a tiny bit more. So I just draw a straight line. I'm going to film a how I contour, updated contour and highlight video, so it's going to be pretty similar to this. Just blending it back and forth and upwards. And then just a little bit right along the hairline. I have a pretty small forehead, so I don't need to contour that very much. Then I'm just going to take a blending brush that I use for my eyes, and I'm going to use this to contour my nose. And I'm using that same powder. Then for my blush, I'm taking this Lorac cheek palette and I'm going to take this bottom shade right here. It's in the shade Unimaginable, and this is more of a peachier, brighter spring color, so that's why I'm using this one. I'm using the Real Techniques, what is this one called? Multitask brush. It's a really fluffy brush. It's really good for blending out. Just gonna apply that to my cheeks. It's a little bit of a shimmery shade, so it's very brightening and very glowy looking. Then for my highlighter, I'm going to take the Anastasia palette again and this shimmery shade on this side. This is not a very harsh highlighter, so this just gives a really nice glowy look. I like to blend this down onto my cheeks as well, where I put the blush. Then I'm going to put some on the tip of my nose, down the bridge of my nose, and also my Cupid's bow. Then I'm going to add just a tiny bit above my eyebrows. So that's it for the face. Then I'm going to go on to my eyebrows and my eyes. So for my eyebrows today, I'm going to use the Anastasia Brow Wiz. I have a pimple right by my eyebrow. Comb them out and fill them in. And I'm going to comb them out. Make sure that it's all blended in. And then to set my eyebrows, I'm going to use this Ulta, what is this called? This Ulta Brow Tint. This is in the shade Light. Just going to make sure that I rub off the excess from the little brush because it's pretty wet, this formula. This, I'm just going to make sure that my eyebrows are going to stay in place. I love these two together, and the shade is pretty perfect for my eyebrows. Alright, so onto my eyes. Today I'm going to use the Too Faced Semi-Sweet Chocolate Bar Palette, and I'm going to start with this shade right up here. That is the shade Truffled, so a little bit of a darker brown than I would normally use in my crease. And I'm going to use that same brush before that I used to contour my nose. I'm just going to dab a little bit onto the brush, not too much. Make sure to tap off the excess. And then I'm going to put this into my crease. Looks a little bit harsh at first, but we're going to blend this out really well. Going in windshield wiper motions and then circular motions. Back and forth. To make sure that this is very well blended, it takes quite a bit of time. Just making sure that it's blended up to my eyebrow. And then for my eyelid today, I'm going to, or my eyelids I should say, I'm going to take this MAC pigment set. This was a limited edition a few years ago, and I'm going to use this shade right here. This is a pink pigment set. So I'm going to use this shade right here. It's called Whispering Pink. And this is just a really light, pretty pink shimmery shade. So you can use anything that looks like this. And I'm also going to use this Too Faced Shadow Insurance. This will just make sure that the pigment actually goes onto my eyelids and sticks on there. This is pretty sticky. So just want to make sure that it doesn't fall all over my face since we already did all the face makeup. So I'm just going to dab a little bit of this onto my eyelid. I'm going to do one eye at a time, and I'm just going to use this smaller brush and apply this all over wherever I want that pigment to stick. And I'm going to just put this all over my eyelid because I want my whole lid to be shimmery, pink, and glittery. As you can see, it's kind of tacky on my eyelid. Then I'm going to take some of that pigment, that pink one, and just slowly start to apply that. I get a small amount at a time. And then I'll do the same for my other eye. Alright, so that's it for the eyelid shade. Then to blend that pigment into the crease, I'm going to take the shade Peanut Butter right here. This is kind of an orangey brown shade. And I'm going to take that on a smaller blending brush, just the tip of it, and tap off the excess as well. And then I'm going to put this right into my crease. This will give it a little bit of an extra color as well. Then for my brow highlight and my inner corner highlight, I'm going to take this shade up here, which is called Coconut Cream. I'm going to take that on a pencil brush and put that on my inner corner. And then I'm taking a little bit of a fluffier brush and I'm going to put this on my eyebrows, or I guess my brow bone, and this will help blend out that crease shade that you blended upwards before. And I'm just going to curl my eyelashes. And for my eyeliner today, I'm going to use this L'Oreal Lacquer Liner. And I'm going to take this small Real Techniques liner brush to apply that. I'm using a gel liner today instead of a liquid liner because of the pigment. It's a little bit harder to actually get a black line with a liquid liner because it kind of just soaks it all in and stuff. So I'm going to use a gel eyeliner for that today. And then I'll show you later for my wing how I use a different product to get a nice sharp wing. Alright, so that's it for the gel liner. So then I'm going to take the Physicians Formula Eye Booster pen and I'm going to draw the wing with this. Just going to point the pen upwards, tap it down, and then attach it. And there you go, there's one wing. So that's a lot easier for me using a pen to do winged eyeliner instead of gel eyeliner. And then I'm going to take this nude eyeliner. This is from Rimmel. It's the Scandal Eyes eyeliner line. And I'm going to put this on my lower waterline. That just really helps brighten up the lower lash line and make sure that you can't really see the redness of your eyelid or your waterline. And then I'm going to take the CoverGirl Super Sizer mascara and I'm going to start with the lower lashes. I like to start with my lower lashes so that I don't have to look upwards later, so that my eyelashes don't touch the top of my eyelids. To do a really light coat. Barely touching the eyelashes. And then I'm going to do the top. So then for my lips, I'm going to take this Revlon Color Stay Ultimate Sway lipstick, and this is in the shade Socialite. I'm going to put that on my lips. This is a long-lasting lipstick. So next I'm going to do my hair, and I'll show you a close-up of my makeup and my hair once I'm done. And put my hair up. Today I'm just going to straighten my hair, and I'm going to use the Numi Mega Star, and I'm going to heat it to 450, so I'm just going to wait until it's there. Alright, so there you can see I have it to 450. Alright, so that's how I flat iron my hair. I love using that Numi flat iron. It's really amazing, and it doesn't take me long at all to straighten my hair with that. It took me about 6 minutes. So now I'm going to show you some close-ups of my makeup. As you can see, the contouring and the blush and all that is not super harsh and very bright. This is a very fresh makeup look that I love wearing, that I love to do on myself, and it doesn't take a lot of time either. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you recreate this look, then please post pictures on my Facebook page or share them on Instagram or somewhere and tag me in them. So I'll see you in my next video. Bye!